We back. We back. I see Jae Millz and dropped another Rum Nitty disc. Look at the title to this, y'all. Jae Millz Aisle 6 short film Rum Nitty disc. So Aisle 6, off rip, we know what angle that's going to be about, right? I don't know how much he's going to use that during this whole. Well, he's probably going to do 2 beats in here, right? The short films and he switches. Probably got an intermission with the news reporter in there and all that. This is going to be a first watch with y'all. Y'all know how we do. But Aisle 6, that's the Walmart angle, right? Speaking of jobs, I did wake up this morning and I went over to Battle Rap Dose and I checked out some of the clips there. I see Jae Millz has a blog out and I clicked the beginning of it and I see he was like, let me tell y'all how easy the block captain needs to get a job. And I paused and I was just like, I gotta move. I'll come back to that later. So I gotta see what's going on with that too. Shout out to Millz. It looks like he came out today or yesterday, last night or whatever. He's back in his tyrant mode like he's been. And to see him drop a blog related to Easy to Block, he's probably looking at the scene like, I don't give a fuck about neither one of you guys out there. I'm talking about the algorithm talk, right? Because when Surf was up in Spaces the other day, Son and Easy to Block Captain, talking about, the real algorithm is home when the fake algorithms pull up to your space. That was hilarious. I guess Jae Millz is out here like, algorithm, what's all this? I'm the fucking algorithm. I've been holding this shit down. So we're going to see. I already have some immediate thoughts about him dropping a second one before us hearing from Rum Nitty. And by the way, when I mention people like Battle Rap Dose, once again, shout out to Battle Rap Dose. Shout out to Hip Hop is Real. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame, but I just don't know 15 Minutes. I got to check 15 Minutes of Fame Twitter to see if they're doing clips also. Let's Talk Battle Rap. These are people that really, really help us, catch quick what's going on. We're real quick. Even Piper Boy on Twitter. Piper Boy puts up clips on his shit too. It's just like, certain people help us stay close to the news real fast. So shout out to everybody in the community that's doing that. Checks and Balances and the Sorry is True chats, of course, as well. That's home team. But we're going to get into this real quick. One more quick thing off topic before I click play right here, y'all. I just had an additional thought about my video yesterday. If you guys checked out my reaction to Surf's space, and what was the phrase of the day? Become current, right? I think we had a bunch of good points in there. A lot of people should take to, especially Surf. But I'm also now caught up with not just the space of Surf and Easy, but the space of Surf and Mook. So Easy was definitely in there talking, moving, acting, his tone, his word selection, being guided and everything like a little son. You know what I'm saying? Like I almost threw up listening to it. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Mook one was a little different. I'm only saying this right here now in this video because I don't feel like doing a separate video about it. I feel like it's dated and I don't want to get to it tomorrow. It's old news to me at this point as far as making a video for. But it was much different with Mook. And there was something I caught in there that kind of made me think about the video that I dropped yesterday. Surf started getting a little edgy. And Mook was just like, yo, we too old for that. Like we older now. Maybe that was cool like in our 20s or whatever. But now we older. That's your problem. Like something Surf said and Mook said, no, that's the problem right there. And Surf says something like, like I'm big homie too. Like in my own right, I'm big homie. And then he said it real quick, and it might have went over a lot of people's heads. He said that's on papers. And when I listened to it yesterday on the space, and I caught up to that piece, I was just like, "Ooh, come on, Surf!" Like, and it made me think about my video yesterday. Like, I know Surf be playing villain, and I know he's a charismatic entertainer. You know what I'm saying? He's got a real side to him as well. I just hope that the real side to Surf is evolved. I really, really do. I really, really do. Because stuff like that, like, well, I'm big homie in my own right too. Like that's on papers. You're going to have minions that flock to Surf. And people love when people first come home on their FDO, first day out, bitch, fuck the fet. You will be scorching red hot. And the Surf is talented. He's entertaining. He's polarizing. So he deserves to have a lot of light right now, regardless. Hell, I'm going to be reporting on him too. But off the entertainment shit, the real life shit, Surf definitely needs to display evolution. And Mook is already setting him up for some of that. You could see it in space. That little back and forth piece right there, Mook is already setting him up for that. And he is a masterful angler. And it'll be cool to see that first Surf round. Of, oh my God, Surf is back. He's talking about that he just spent years, fighting a Rico and all that. And then Mook will carve into all of that on some grown man shit, the way like Lux was talking to Calico when Calico was looked at as, oh, he's this super street nigga on stage right now. And then Lux carved into that. Speaking of Lux and Mook, two twins, damn. I'll save this for later. Maybe it's just me though. Which is why I'm stamped with Rare Breed. I'd rather be the only person or one of few that's all the way over here on the other side of the gate. Like, Surf, you better show better signs, quick, and let everybody else flock around him. That's y'all master. That's y'all fathers. Oh yeah, you still gotta deal with me though, the rarest, the real rarest. All right, let's go. Millz, it's on you, man. What we talking about?
For promotional use only. This is not cyberbullying. This is not harassment. This is entertainment.
It's not even sarcastic. Like the whole culture had a whole wave around Easy to Block Captain and others flagging channels. He had discussions about it. He said funny things about it. He pretty much admitted to it, right? I got to go back on Polo's footage if I want to find more of it. But it's really, really an opener that is applicable, even though that this is for fucking Rum Nitty. It's like we got to be out here now in the space of battle rap, putting out disclaimers that we're not cyberbullying each other by dropping diss blogs or diss tracks. It's fucking sad. You Quarter Lab callers. Suckers.
Entertainment at its finest. Enjoy.
I gotta find me a job, man. Gotta find me a job. All right. That's not.
I'm not bullshitting. I swear to God on everything. I watched a piece of that clip on Battle Rap Dose this morning, and he's saying, "Let me tell y'all why Easy needs to find a job." Is this a similar angle for Rum Nitty?
Work. I gotta be able to find a job. There's no way. Let me think. Come on, man. Come on.
Ironically, Millz is in the same vein as Goods. I mean, me too. And I say that people that have been very, very vocal about the realities about battle rap financial situation behind the scenes and the impact on people and how bad people are doing. The finding of a job, the text messages, I know we don't get along, but that type of shit, like it's bad out there, man. And I hope everybody continues to tread water. But I see the angle painting, and there's so much reality that's really embedded in battle rap right now. I know all of us are just looking for the controversy, the back and forths, the battles, Tsu Surf coming home, the next Hitman stuff like that. But the reality behind the scenes is bad. Every year, thousands of battle rappers entertain you with the most electrifying raps you will ever hear in your life. He's about to say the same shit that I'm saying right now, ain't he?
Man, what's going on, man? I'm waiting for Smack to call me back, man. Beasley. I know Beasley gonna come through for me. I know they got me. They said they got me on this card.
Of those thousands of battle rappers, there are thousands of battle rappers that entertain you through outlandish lies and extreme fabrication. Yeah. I mean, there's got to be some irony, and artistry in it, but there's some compulsive lying that is a little bit different. Somebody becoming a whole new person. But we see that too, right?
Even if I'm in the middle of the card, I still can get some money. All right.
Come on, Millz. With this main event angle. Let the main event angle go on fucking Rum Nitty, man. It's okay. I done paid people some crazy checks that weren't the main event. You know what I'm saying? Like, including you, Millz. I know Millz like, ARP, shut the fuck up. That was a Hitman Holla headline card when I battled Ness. But I'm just saying, like, come on, Millz. And you got a nice check to battle Ness, man. Stop this shit. That is one thing that people will get at Millz for. Look, you guys aren't here to just play the song. You guys need the reactions and the rare reactions, the breakdowns. Will there be strong angles on Rum Nitty? That was like one of the only catches or biggest catches to his last release. Like, what's he gonna really hit Nitty with? That's gonna make people say, "Ooh," because his rapping is gonna be there, of course, right?
I got a good email. Hopefully they want to call me in for an interview.
This is exactly what Easy said that he was doing the day that he got his page hacked. I kid you not. This is Easy's verbatim. He looks like exactly the scene that's being created by Jae Millz. I can't make this shit up. I didn't say these things online.
Sorry, but unfortunately, we have chose to go in
another direction. You stupid.
This shit's stressful, man. I gotta find me a job, man.
So I looked everywhere. I looked everywhere trying to get a job. Target. Had a little history in construction, so I went to Home Depot. I know a little bit about cars, too. O'Reilly's told me no. Went to KFC, even asked them for a job. Nothing. And you know when you go to Dollar Tree, it's over. But there was one place, and they was there for me. And they showed me a lot of love.
You better not have no
and
in.
I'm forever grateful.
You better not have no in there.
Man, I don't know where I would have been.
He really is bringing the title to life. He really is. I thought it was just angle, like we're still saying that. All right, he worked at Walmart. We know, we saw the battle, we heard. He's really bringing it to life, though.
This that potent.
Rum Nitty, Rum Nitty. We need you in aisle 6. Something spilled. We need you to clean up. Thank you.
You are now listening to the sounds of Eat the Boy.
Rum Nitty, we need you in aisle 6. Stop lying about chopping bricks and going on drill trips. You've never been in real shit. Why you keep acting like you active? Streets in your past speech. Let's stick to the script. Rum Nitty, we need you in aisle 6.
You on that loud shit. Boy, I'm on that foul shit. Tell that Arizona.
Yo, shout out to my guy Nitty, man. This is just reaction. I'm on my music shit when it comes to Jae Millz and Nitty, man. Shout out to Nitty. But I'm sitting there really listening to the words of that. Are you sick? Is Jae Millz sick in the fucking mind, B? So that is a strong angle, yes. You know, he's one of the gun bar kings out there, right? He's like, how you do all of that with the aisle 6? It's not just the bars, it's also what he reps, right? But all right, we see the angle. It was always out there, but they say it's not what you do, it's how you do it. There's a million people that's gonna call JC a breakdancer, but how are you attacking it? You know, is going to matter. Who was it? T-Top that did it like in a way that made everybody just like, what the fuck? Even though that angle had been out on JC for like 10 years. So I'm here, Millz. Let's see what you're doing, because you've already gotten us totally hooked into the Walmart angle, from the title to the intro to the looking for a job to the spraying air freshener in the aisle 6. Oh my God. You putting work into it, man. You got to give him credit for actually bringing all of this into the production.
You on that loud shit. Boy, I'm on that foul shit. Tell that Arizona boy my cat's been on some wild shit. And take your ass to aisle 6 now, bitch. Hurry up, nigga. Fuck all that proud shit. Go get a bunch of towels, bitch. Or better yet, a mop. Push forward, spin around, bitch. Fuck your career, you got bills now, Nick.
Spin around, bitch.
Hey, this nigga had your all fooled. He is not a goon. He was writing all that killer shit up in the stock room. Had a fire barring on the speaker, he heard. I was touring the world, Rum, you was a worker, nigga. Clocking in at Walmart, and you still a worker, nigga. Slave the URL, look how they working, nigga. They make you battle anybody. Stop lying about chopping. Stop lying, nigga. On drill trips, you never been in real shit. I said, why you keep acting like you active? Streets in your past speech. Let's stick to the script. Let's stick to the script. I said, yeah. Like Jess Blue or Delta, I will put you in the clouds. With the flow I got is Ivy League, like an art gal. Knitting Carnell, please hurry before a child slip. Please.
Child slip.
You You battling your little heart out non-stop, nigga. How ironic to get paid. You still on the clock, nigga. I will body you and make a pop, nigga. Check me out. Oh, you don't believe me? I bet that. Just watch, nigga. Next time you start joking with your homies on your block, nigga. First thing they gon' hit you with in harmony is Rum Nitty, we need you. You like schemes, nigga. Well, that ain't a thing, nigga. I ain't talking bars, so check out. I'm the king, nigga. Go shop and spend no money, make no scene, nigga. Follow me though. And what the fuck he going do? Approach me, that's the wrong move. Little nigga, go the fuck away. I tell you like Marlo, you want it one way, but it's the other way. Go fix the shelf. This shoddy impact will give your body a light lift. You ain't no alien. Just
do it, Adam, or don't. Do it. There was a video that I released. It happened to have a part 5 to it, and the end of it had Marlo in it. Go play it again. It wasn't because it was a line that I referenced so much when I was like, yo, this spoiled ass, brat ass nigga, he thinks it's one way, but it's the other way. That's not why. The focus was really on Chris pulling up.
Cause you work the night shift, pussy go double check a price list, bitch. Lux took you through the storm. Top dropped the bomb. He made it a hot scheme. I made it a hot song. Now whenever this performed, they like, you can never fuck with me. Styles make matches and your matchbook don't match up with me. You know what case, I'm an upper G. That's great. And stop wasting my time. You already late. Little nigga. Look.
Is he gonna switch beats? No. No. Oh, yes. Wait. Maybe. This looks like the parking lot over here. Or is that a skit? He might stay on this beat the whole time. Are you looking for another DNA never been outside type of joint? I will kill you to make a bop or some shit type line, right? Ah, we used to you when it's a short film switching up on 2 beats and 2 totally different. Oh, hold on.
Little nigga. Fuck you thought, little nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I got a little bit more to say. Let's bury this nigga, Prowse.
Yo, he's really going there. But you gotta have the entertainment factor to you to do this type of shit, people. Let me mute this part right here. Come on, man. Like, you gotta have that. Look at this nigga, son.
Hold up, the vibe's so good I had to give you a third verse. So when you was rapping about work, you really meant work. Carnell, make sure your tag on your shirt first.
Work.
You said my best shit was DNA, never been outside. Well, what you think gonna happen when they play this song when you outside? I hope you energized as soon as you arrive.
What did I just say? What did I just say about anyway, just keep going. Wow.
It's crazy because even when you dead, you can't escape the plot. Overcrowded complaints, my cemetery face a lot. But as soon as we start assigning grave spots, I gotta put your name on it. Forever the little loc, put it on his grave. Who let Millsy out the...
When people be getting these fucking worker vests, are they like ordering them on Amazon or eBay or something shit? It's like every time you see people do videos or skits or whatever, it's like, do y'all know somebody that worked there? This nigga really went all out. He really did.
Hey, J. Cardell after your repass, we laughing at repass while the DJ play. Bitch.
The things that he's doing.
Y'all can't fuck with me with this shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Me and Ron Browse got this shit. And as soon as y'all figure that out, the sooner we can all meet up. And we can have a gathering right there in aisle 6.
Hold it back down.
Punchlines ain't gonna get me the fuck out of here.
It is too early for this
shit. Black Glove Millsy, if you don't feel me, find a motherfucking beat and kill me.
You got in trouble? Make you enjoy your day. Exit.
Rum Nitty. We need you in aisle 6. Something spilled. We need you to clean up. Thank you.
On this
You are now
Marvel
listening
post credit
to
shit.
Sounds
That's what I'm
of
talking
Eat the
about.
Boy.
Rum Nitty, we need you in aisle 6. Stop lying about chopping bricks and going on drill trips. You never been in real shit. Why you keep acting like you active? Streets in your past speech. Let's
That
get
shit
to the
is kind of
script.
catchy.
Rum Nitty, we
That shit is
need you
catchy.
in aisle 6. Stop lying about chopping bricks and going on drill trips. You never been in real shit. Why you keep acting like you active? Streets in your past speech.
I'm trying to tell you, I got that. That's done. If you done, you done.
Okay, boy.
Rum Nitty, we need you in aisle 6.
All right, hold on. Let me find a good spot for us to talk. Hold on. I gotta find a good spot. Oh my God, this nigga is a fool, y'all. Where's the one of him pushing the big box in? That shit is fucking hilarious. I'm gonna give y'all my recap and my judgment on this one, my scoring on this one. Let's use that one. Hold on, where is it? Let's use that. All right, let's stay there. This nigga's a fool, B. Okay, so this changes things for me personally, y'all. He dropped his first joint. It was good. The Ward type joint, right? Wait, no. Oh, this is 3. Yeah, this is 3. Yeah, so he dropped the War one. It was good. It wasn't like, oh, all right, everybody stop what they're doing. Let's go crazy. It wasn't that, but it was good. He hasn't dropped trash. So it was good level. I think I gave that an 8. Rum Nitty went. And then the consensus in the culture was that Rum Nitty won. You know, Rum Nitty's track was kind of dope. Then he comes back with the Alien versus the Predator, a mini film shot in multiple locations and all of that. You know, they had to blow up alien doll behind them. I personally felt like, yo, if you're going to build up the Alien versus Predator theme, you got so much to do with that, so much creativity. I felt like, you know, as far as that theme, definitely missed the mark. But when you just talk about the video, the beat, the rapping, it went. That was an 8. Wasn't any huge angles in there that I really was just walked away with like, all right. I think that one played a lot on you're never at the top of the cards, you know, you're on early and, you know, some of that stuff. This one, you know, he's not getting into one of those up-tempo beats like the first, like most of his tracks, and then just going on this super rap campaign, this rap marathon, just flying everywhere. Like, you know, and he goes crazy when he does that. This is a different type of tempo. He's letting the actual beat and the drops and, you know, on all that break into his flow and his delivery. And he stays on the theme the whole time. The whole angle, the aisle 6, the you need a job, the you are not what you present. And that to me works better than the first 2 tracks. I got to leave some room here. I don't want to take it up to a 9, but I still want to deliver the point that I'm making about me liking this overall diss song and video better than the first 2 for Rum Nitty. I like this one better. So I gotta go somewhere. I gotta leave room for, you know, the 9s and the 10s that he drops. But I'll go to an 8.5. I gotta jump up. And I take this now in the best of everything. Like I take this over Rum Nitty's. You know, I take it over Rum Nitty's, and I definitely, you know, like it more. It's the focused effort of it. He went all out from the production and the visuals, and I like it. I like it. That's why I want to find a good spot of him. Like, look at this nigga. And then the one way he got his back to it, he's trying to push it in, like, because the joke is easy to interpret, but it's the painting of the picture to make you visualize somebody different that I respect. Like if you look at, you know, some of the easy videos that I dropped, like part 1, you know, and I said, I'm really starting here from Easy's mid-30s, you know, and I'm showing you the difference And I'm going to continue to show you his transformation of what he represents and has put out in front of our very eyes. Now, I don't know. I haven't sat around and done homework on Rum Nitty or nothing like that. I don't have any reasons to. And shout out to Nitty. He's always been a cool ass dude. You know what I'm saying? But the imagery still of him comes from two places. Well, three things that jump into my mind. Number one, when you see him off stage, always cool, pretty laid back, pretty reserved, does his interviews, doesn't really bother nobody or whatever. Cool. We've seen him in some irate situations, right? Heard a couple rumors here and there, right? I'll give y'all a throwback that jumps to my memory. One where people are saying Nitty activated behind that dude that did that. What was it, like the Duel in the Desert card or whatever? He came in, did like 2 cards. I think he was behind also the Arsenal Mr. Fab shit. What was his name? Ted Grizzle, T whatever. It's T Grizzly. No, Ted Grizzle, whatever. That guy that came with all that money. Rest in peace. Pat Stay booked him to fly into hoes, paid everybody all this money. The rappers pretty much put their hands in his fucking pocket, robbed him, and said, "We getting the fuck." They said Mr. Fab then ate off of his event 20 different ways, and right. That fucking lame ass idiot that came in here and did that stupid shit and then spent his his retirement or his parents or some lawsuit money or something like that. Like, right, they were saying. But remember, there was talks, there was interview, there was all this talk around it of battlers didn't get paid. And I remember hearing stories, I could be off. I remember hearing stories that Rum Nitty was one of them. And I heard that Rum Nitty ran down because of that. You know, so off stage now, and then you couple stuff like that, you know, with obviously what he reps, right? What he flags. So that's a visualization that comes to my mind. The third one is where we see him the most on stage, what he raps about, what type of content. Does he rap like B Dot? No. You know what I'm saying? Like he raps gangster shit. And that's fine. Like we ain't doing the whole like if you rap gangster, you gotta be gangster 1000%, because it's a super level of entertainment. There's a lot of people that don't have a street bone in them that take that stage and rap all types of gangster shit, and that's fine. It's the artistry of it, okay? But Rum Nitty, I believe, is not somebody that people look at as just some, oh, he's just rapping. I think they give him the respect of what he represents off stage. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. That's how I perceive. So this whole angle into you're not that. You are a guy that's pushing these boxes and spraying air freshener and getting in trouble at work and getting called over the loudspeakers and all that. To me, he worked on it. He said this angle before, but he presented it in a way that makes you look at the opponent. And that's what always hits the hardest. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're watching two rappers on stage, and obviously this is on beat, but when you're watching two battlers on stage, and then let's say Lux puts the picture on the screen, right? You know what happens to you in that moment? It makes you, because you have this one way of looking at Cal, and Lux says, all right, let's go to the screen, and you look up and you see what you see, and then you listen to his raps. It makes you look at the other person as if you're having a conversation with the other person, as if you literally have the opportunity to ask him a question. It happened with Goods and Cal. Let me reverse it. Let me put Cal on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Of that type of analogy where he's rapping the Goods about your father's white. And, you know, it's funny to a degree, but you're also kind of like looking at Goods like you want to ask him a question like, what's he talking about? What's he talking about right here? I'll give you one more from the Blue Room. Charlie Clips and Rosenberg Raw, million view battle. You know? Shit. I gotta use me. Why not? I'm sitting there a little bit like asking questions in my mind. The point that I'm making is in a battle, those tend to be the best angles, the best way to hit your opponent, to make the listener look at the other person as if they want to ask a question. Or if they make their mind up, then it's over. Then it's lights out. Right. That's the latter stage. But even if you could just get them to ask a question, just like, I thought you was tough. He's out here. He just played a video of somebody walking up to you and robbing you with bare fist. Like, I thought you was a gangster and a shooter. Like, convince me now why I should be believing what you presented to me this whole time. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a psychology thing. It's an art thing. It's how fans interpret battle rap. And these battles on beat are still happening in a space of battle rap. So we have to look at the fans' reaction similar. It's still going to be the same. So that's advice for everybody. That's what really happens with fans. That's what really happens with me. That's what happens with everybody. And those are some of the elements why this is my favorite from Jae Millz releases towards Rum Nitty thus far. Last but not least, we gave it a grade. We said 8.5. Last but not least, this does put Nitty in a spot, because what happens is if you come up with fans perceive as on the shorter side of what you're capable of, which was the Alien versus Predator that Jae Millz dropped, if you come up on the shorter side of fans' expectations back to back, then they start to count you out and think that you're punching at the air, and then it's too easy for the other person to just drop even not his best and win the battle. It's like having a round and stumbling and shit. It's just like it's easy for the other person to take the round, you know? So him jumping up a notch and finally, I shouldn't say finally, but yeah, finally painting an angle that makes you hold on to it a little bit more as far as imagery towards the opponent. Now Nitty, if Nitty only has plans to drop one, you know, it's got to be that. It's got to be like a 9.95, because now he's going up against two joints. If he comes out and it's just like, all right, that was good, that's an 8, then he's got to walk away and you lost. It's at that time the quantity does beat, because the quality is almost equivalent across the board. And he gave 3 and then you gave 2. It's like you walked away for the third round, you know? So these little variables come into play, you know? So it was looking like, yo, if Nitty drops and he's good, he's going to possibly steal this win from you, buddy. Nah, the board has been cleared. At bare minimum, evened out. So to be continued there. I got some other topics to cover, y'all, but I'm running behind. Jump over to the Sorry It's True Clips channel. I got a video today about the Julio Fulio murder trial that's going on right now, and the evidence that they just brought in, the prosecution against Young and Ace, who's not even on trial right now, but also his affiliates. So it's like, who didn't predict that? Speaking of evidence, I also woke up this morning and saw reports that All-Star JR was arrested. Who's shocked if that's true? To be continued. Hop on the other channel as well, y'all. We'll be back.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
One of the toughest characters ever to bulldog his way
Welcome
into
to the house
glory.
of. And shout out to the